In this video we are going to understand or how to implement merge sort algorithm. The program statement says that sort a given set of n integers using merge sort method and compute its time complexity. Run the program for varied values of n greater than 5000 and record the time taken to sort. Plot a graph, the time taken various versus n on graph sheet. The elements can be read from the file or can be generated using the random number generator. Demonstrate using the Java how the divide and conquer method works along with its time complexity analysis, worst case, average case and the best cases. Okay, you have the concept of merge sort here. First you have to split the given array into two halves. The first one is from first index to half n by 2 and second n by 2 to n. So start the B and C arrays. Again I need to repeat this concurrently. So for this I am using some program here. For that I need to calculate the midpoint. You see the merge sort, you need to use merge sort. For this I need to calculate the midpoint. What's the midpoint? Midpoint is low plus high by 2. And I need to merge sort from low to mid, and again I call merge sort plus mid plus 1 plus I. Again I use merge for low, mid and I. What the merge is doing is actually combining those sorting all the conditions. See, you can see if a of I is lesser than a of j, it is exchanged. Otherwise, if b of k is equal to a of j, just increment k and j plus plus. There is no swapping. In that case of bk is equal to a of j as well as I lesser than mid. And if I lesser than equal j is lesser than equal to I should assign bk to a of j, and then some merge sort. You can see here the main function. You have, please enter the number of elements you want to enter. Then if you give number, for example 2500, if you give or 3000, it will generate a random number generate function. It will generate 2000 or 2500, what the number you give, different numbers, and the range will be between 0 to 6000. So you will print random numbers by using this for loop, and you will have some spaces in between each element, and then you start the timer, and then you call merge sort for that one to that numbers, and then end the time and calculate the total time taken for sorting, and then again you print the sorted elements, and at the last you write the total time taken to sort is somewhat else. And the main function you just call new merge sort, because you will creating a new object of the particular class called merge sort. Now let us see how we can execute this. So go to terminal and then gedit capital M merge sort. So already created it. Again why I am using a capital M and S capital merge sort, I given the name here is the public class. I am using with this name. In my program I am using the public class, and also I named that public class as this. That's why I am using the same name to store my Java program also with .java extension. That's what we are doing from last program, that is the fourth one. And also I am doing the same thing. Right? Again the same program I have copied here. Just save it, close, Now we will come back to your terminal. Let us check what are the files we have. Only the one file Java file. Then compile Java C ship merge sort. There are no errors. Now you check which file you want to use for execution. You can see here previously it was only merge sort program. That is only one file there. After successful compilation I am having two files, out of which I need to use this class file for execution. So execution command is Java in merge sort without extension. So it executed merge sort. Please enter the number of elements you want to sort, then press enter. So I will use 2800. So I got some numbers, some random numbers. These are generated by a random number generator function. At the end we are having a total time for running this is given, right? This is for 2800 elements. Let us try to execute one more time. This time I will give 3500 elements. So you can see it was a bit more than what was the time taken for 2800 elements. So you can draw the graph also if you want for time taken versus n elements. For example, in the last two cases only you can take, you should make out 2800 for 2800 elements what was the time taken, and then you increase the n, maybe in terms of 500 units, 3300 elements what is the time taken. So note down, and if at all they ask in the external, you write the graph, right? So this is how you can execute the program of merge sort.